Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there was a woman named Mary. Mary was not just any woman. She was a teacher who loved to teach English. Her students always said she was kind and patient. Mary believed that everyone could learn English. She wanted to help all her students. Mary had a big, old book. This book was very special. It was filled with magical stories and lessons. Mary believed that this book had the power to help her students learn English better. One day, a new student came to her class. His name was Tom. Tom was a young man with a big smile. He had brown hair and wore glasses. Tom was very excited but also a bit nervous. Tom had a problem. He could understand English very well. But when he tried to speak, he could not. He felt shy and worried. Mary saw that Tom was struggling. She wanted to help him. She thought for a moment and then decided to use her magical book. Mary called Tom to her desk. "Tom," she said, "I see that you are having trouble speaking English. Don't worry. I have a special book that can help you." Tom looked at the big book with wide eyes. "Really? How can it help me?" he asked. Mary smiled warmly. "This book has many tips and tricks. It can show you how to practice speaking English. I will read from it and give you some advice." Tom was very excited. He sat down and listened carefully. Mary opened the book to the first page. It was full of colorful pictures and easy words. First, Mary said, "You need to practice speaking every day. It is very important. You can start by talking to yourself. Stand in front of a mirror. Say simple sentences like, 'Hello, how are you?' or 'I am happy today.' Practice these sentences until you feel comfortable." Tom nodded. He thought this was a good idea. He promised to start practicing every day. Mary continued reading from the book. "Second," she said, "you should listen to English as much as you can. Listening helps you learn new words and phrases. You can listen to English songs, watch movies, or even listen to podcasts. Pay attention to how people speak. Try to understand the words and sentences." Tom was excited about this tip. He loved music and movies. Mary gave him a list of English songs and movies. Tom took the list and thanked her. Third, Mary said, "Find people to speak English with. You can join a language group or make friends who speak English. Talking with others will help you practice. You can learn new words and phrases from them." Tom thought this was a great idea. He wanted to meet new friends who spoke English. Mary smiled and gave him one more piece of advice. Fourth, she said, "Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning something new. It is okay. The important thing is to keep trying. Learn from your mistakes and keep practicing. Tom felt more confident after hearing Mary's advice. He thanked her and promised to follow all her tips. Mary was happy to see Tom's enthusiasm. Over the next few weeks, Tom worked hard to follow Mary's advice. He practiced speaking English every day. He stood in front of his mirror and said simple sentences. He felt a bit silly at first, but he kept practicing. Tom also listened to English songs and watched movies. He enjoyed the music and tried to understand the lyrics. He found it fun to watch English movies with subtitles. He learned many new words and phrases. Tom joined a local language group. He met new people who spoke English. He was a bit nervous at first, but he started talking with them. He made new friends and practiced speaking English with them. He felt happy to use English in real conversations. Tom was not afraid to make mistakes. When he made a mistake, he laughed and learned from it. He knew that mistakes were part of learning. He kept practicing and getting better. One day, Mary invited Tom to her classroom. She wanted to see how he was doing. Tom came to her classroom with a big smile. He felt excited and proud. "Mary," he said, "I want to thank you. Your tips really helped me. I can speak English much better now. I am very happy with my progress." Mary was very pleased. She smiled and said, "Tom, you worked very hard. I am proud of you. You followed all the advice and practiced a lot. Keep practicing, and you will continue to improve." Tom felt very happy. He knew that he still had more to learn. But he was confident now. He had learned how to practice speaking English effectively. He continued to use the tips Mary had given him. Tom's English skills improved every day. He felt more confident when speaking. He enjoyed having conversations with his new friends. He felt proud of his progress. Mary was always there to help her students. She continued to use her magical book to teach them. Her students loved her lessons and advice. They all made progress and became better at speaking English. Tom and Mary's story became well known in the village. People talked about how Tom had improved his English with Mary's help. They were inspired by his hard work and dedication. Tom continued to practice and learn. He knew that learning English was a journey. He enjoyed every step of the journey. He was excited to learn new things and meet new people. Mary was always happy to see her students succeed. She knew that with practice and patience, anyone could learn English. She felt proud of all her students and their achievements. And so, Tom and Mary's story continued. Tom became very good at speaking English. He used his skills in many ways. He traveled to new places and met new people. He enjoyed his new ability to speak English with confidence. Mary continued to teach and help her students. She was always there to give advice and support. Her magical book helped many students, just like it helped Tom. The magic of learning English was real. With practice, patience, and the right advice, anyone could learn to speak English well. Tom and Mary's story showed that learning a new language could be fun and rewarding. And so, Tom and Mary lived happily ever after. They continued to learn and grow. They knew that the journey of learning English was full of magic and possibilities. The end. Subscribe to our channel for new English stories.